Hey guys, it's Mikayl here from Device Deal. Today we're going to review the new release gaming monitor from LG, which is the 24GN600-B monitor, or gaming monitor. First thing we've actually noticed about this is the cool kind of red aesthetic, which we'll show you more of in a second. But actually, before we go into the unboxing, the first thing I'd like to talk about is, I guess, the conventional issues that people have with monitors, especially in the gaming field. So first issue is about the response time. So of course, response time is a huge deal when it comes to gaming, and as well as, I guess, regular use, but gaming is the real importance here. The faster the response time, the less lag you're going to have, the more input lag or less input lag you're going to have. So I guess, especially when it comes to shooter type games, you're going to make sure that you're getting them as soon as you hit the button. Another issue you're going to have is with the refresh rate. So that's kind of, as you move along, making sure that your viewing screen can keep up with that. We're going to go into that further when we talk about the specs, but I can already tell you now this has got a really good refresh rate compared to the standard traditional gaming monitor. Last issue will be, I guess, for poor viewing angles and the color scheme in general. That will be more, I guess, when we look at the depth of the different panel types. But you'll see that when we show you the examples of the monitor here, it's got really rich color. And yeah, let's go on to the unboxing. So looking at the unboxing. So first thing I guess I really noticed is comparing the box size of a standard 24-inch to, I guess, the LG that we've got here. So I found this to be a lot smaller compared to the normal size, but still had the appropriate amount of styrofoam protection. Then once we've gone into the box, you've got your standard protection of styrofoam. Once you take that off, you've got, now this actually comes as two parts, so you've got the monitor itself and then the stand. So first things on top will be the monitor with its standard protection. Taking a look at the monitor, it's got a cool, nice back red panel, which you'll see later on. Then you've got the stand, the power connections, your screws, and of course it's got an owner's manual disc, which we found odd enough didn't actually have any sleeve or anything, but most of that stuff can be found online anyway. So as we mentioned, it's got a really kind of gamer feel look to it as well. So it's got a lot of red tinges, so particularly on the back of it, like a circular design, which I guess is very unique to monitors, sorry. And then even the stand itself's got a nice little red tinge at the back. So I'm a big fan of it myself. Red is one of my favorite colors, so it gets a big thumbs up from me. Alright, so now we're going to have a look at the features and specifications of the monitor. But before we go into that, I guess I want to do a quick recap of the panel types that you can actually find in monitors these days. So there's three main panel types. You've got your TN panel types, your VA panel types, and then your IPS. The LG we're looking at today is an IPS panel type, which is really popular among gamers and I guess graphic designers and video editors as well, as it's got extremely rich color. But I guess if we want to compare the benefits and weaknesses of going between each panel type, when you're looking at the VA and VN panel types, the main benefits of those is usually the response time and refresh rate, but you actually lose a lot of the vivid colors and I guess the viewing angles. So you have to actually see them straight on to get a good color. At any kind of side angles, it's going to reduce dramatically. The beauty of the LG that we're looking at actually is the fact that not only does it have the extremely beautiful vivid colors that the IPS panel promises, but then it actually still has the fast response time and the quick refresh rate that the VA and VN panel types would generally offer. Another reason that also people go for those other panel types is usually the price. So the VN panel types are significantly cheaper usually than the IPS panel types. But the beauty of the LG, again, which you can find on our website, is that it's actually a very, very, very good price. I find it one of the best in the market for what you're getting out of the monitor itself. Now, if we want to go now into the specifics of the LG monitor we're looking at. So as we mentioned earlier, it's a 24-inch size monitor. We're running an IPS display, which as we mentioned before, gives you great color for viewing angles. It has 99% coverage of its RGB spectrum, which is also great for graphic design, as it ensures that the image you see is color accurate. Now, when it comes to the response time, The LG monitor has a 1 millisecond response time, so of course if you're doing anything in the gaming field, you'll know that that is vitally important. And again, another thing to comment is that, as I mentioned previously, it's usually very unconventional for an IPS panel monitor to have a response time as quick as this. So this is why, as I mentioned, you really get that combination of both the beautiful color and the fast response rate, which is perfect for gaming. On top of that, then we go into the refresh rate. Again, this is actually running at 144 Hz refresh rate. Now that is really, really significant because, again, the conventional monitor will only have a 60 Hz refresh rate. So with the 144 Hz refresh rate, this is a lot better than your conventional 60 Hz refresh rate. It just means that you'll have the screen refreshing 144 times a second versus your general 60. On top of that, it makes your animations much smoother, and even moving your windows and stuff around will be a lot more fluent and smooth and, I guess, more pleasing to the eye. Another really handy feature with this LG monitor is the AMD FreeSync feature that's built in. This technology dramatically adjusts the monitor refresh rate to match your game's FPS, getting rid of screen tearing artifacts. So with this feature, you don't need VSync anymore, which will in turn lower your game's refresh rate. Your frames per second. Another feature that this includes is HDR. So really great for your movies and just supported YouTube content or any type of video content. This elevates your picture quality for a more dynamic visual experience and enhanced color for content. Alright, so just to recap, the LG 24GN600-B monitor, or new monitor from LG, is a fantastic monitor in my opinion, and it really gives a great experience and I guess also visual presence all around. Going to the 144 Hz was a new thing for me. It's not something I've really experienced before, and I can tell you now I won't be going back. On top of that, you get the extremely rich color from the IPS panel, but also the very fast response time with the 1 millisecond response time, and even the 144 Hz refresh rate. So it's really got all the boxes ticked for me, and on top of that, it's a really good selling point. That's something that again is really, really important to note here. I think for everything you get from the features and specs of this monitor, it's one of the best value for monies on the market. So although it's only 1080p, so full HD, that's probably the only big, I guess, downer in this part, is that it's not a 2K or 4K monitor. But I guess if you're not trying to spend, your 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 more plus for a monitor, this is a very fantastic option for something that's budget friendly, but still extremely good quality and will last for years to come. Another thing I actually forgot to mention earlier is the 3-year warranty. So again, 3-year warranty on a monitor, which is again a fantastic thing to have. As we all know, everyone's using high-powered GPUs and gaming models these days, so it can be a lot of strain for your monitor. So having that 3-year warranty is a really good security backup. And to finish off, my name's Mikayl from Device Deal, and catch us in the next video. Ooh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.